At a point in our life, we do certain things that actually remind us of our past experiences, of our past actions, and things that has happened in the past. Some good, some not good. But what we do with the information to further our purpose and not let our past experience or what we've gone through keep us on a spot is what is most important. Every day you see things, you do things that just brings the past back to your memory. And as you are working so hard to overcome the past and to overcome the things that have happened to you or the people have done to you in the past, you start to see all these things around you or do these things that just bring the past back to you. And you become paralyzed in the moment and you start going back to that feeling of where you were and you can't get it out of you. I want to tell you today, the past will never go away. The experiences of the past can never go away. If you don't see it now, sometimes later in the future, somebody's going to do something that will bring those memories back to you. I saw a video recently of a lady that was talking about her past experience and how she was treated by man in the past. And she was in a pageant. As she comes to the mic to talk, she talks about how she will not let her past stop her from becoming who she wants to be. And matter of fact, the person that treated her badly was in the audience. But she kept on going. And she decided that I won't let anything stop me from becoming who I want to become, even if my past is in my face. A lot of times we have done things that are not right. We have done things that are not godly. And sometimes people have done things that are not right to us. Do we let that stop us from becoming who God has ordained us to be? Do we let that stop us from going ahead and conquering the world and imparting the word? And most of the time, it's not that we did anything, it was just the circumstances surrounding those experiences that makes it a sad experience for us, and we don't want to remember it. I decided to choose what I'm wearing today to wherever I was going. I just decided to wear black, which sometimes I love wearing, sometimes not. And immediately I put it together. It brought a memory back to me. I remember there was a time where most of my clothing were black. Not because I was mourning or because I was going through a terrible moment, but because I was in school and my dress code is supposed to be black and white. When I picked what I was wearing and I put it on, it brought me back a memory of me being in that law school and just remembering that I could have not become a lawyer. Just remembering that there were circumstances that could have taken me out of that program. And this is me being vulnerable so that others can be encouraged. When I entered the school, I had a shortage of credit, which was covered by the fact that I did an A-level English before entering the college. But you know, things happen. They have their requirements. They took me in because I had that A-level and waiting on me to make sure I have the extra credit before a certain time. And before the certain time, I have a particular instructor that was just, I don't know, against me. I know he wanted something that I did not give to him. And he decided to go for me full force. Went ahead and wrote a letter against me and said, she didn't have this, she didn't have this, why is she here? So we started on a journey of, I have to defend myself. And just so you know, on the day of my matriculation, I wasn't happy. I was so sad. I was so demoralized. Everybody were rejoicing and shouting and being happy. I was just there thinking about what do I need to do, because they already wrote a letter to me that I might be leaving the school. And this is me on matriculation day. My name was on the matriculation, and it was so tough. It was really tough. I will go into my room, I will cry, I will pray, but I will go back out, I will wipe my face and just go about my day. In the process of going from the provost office to the administrators and all that, I still have to go to class and make sure I'm passing my course. And eventually, everything was sorted out, and the provost and whoever covered for me for the time being, and I was able to get the credit I needed in because I was already registered for it. And I got it in and I completed my course, eventually went to law school and all that. But just going back to some circumstances of life will bring back memories, will bring back our past experiences to us that are not so palatable. What do we do with it? What do we do with the information? And as I dress up this morning, it just brings that memory back to me. Instead of me sulking, I mean, there's nothing to sulk about anyway, but feeling sad and feeling like, oh, this happened to me, I put on music, I dance around it, and I thank God for where He has brought me to today so far. Here am I. I can always say I'm a lawyer. I can always decide to do something else, and I did not let that situation control what I've become today. Those parts should be used to remind us that we are strong, we are able, we are bold, we are capable, we are unique, and God has given to you what you need to thrive in life. Those parts should remind you that if you are still here today, regardless of what happened to you in the past, then you have a Father that watches over you. If you're still here today and you're being strong and you're doing awesome, regardless of what you've gone through in the past, just know that every other thing in front of you in the present and the future can be conquered. So go out today, go and explore. Make sure you're achieving something. Make sure you're encouraging other people. Make sure you're coming back rejoicing, giving thanks, and appreciating God because you know that you are being fulfilled. Be the woman and more.